Hello viewers, this is my Mainstays 9-inch high velocity fan. This is part 2 of the cleaning and servicing procedure. So in this video here we are going to be oiling the fan to free up the motor a little bit, because it's been about a month since it was last serviced. And also I found out what works best for some of these fans is that you oil them once a month when you service and clean them. So now I found that's what works best for this fan, so that's what we're gonna do. So you guys can see here I have my 3-in-1 multi-purpose oil, which is an excellent lubricant for these fans. So what we're gonna do here to start, so I'm gonna move you guys a little closer here so you can actually see it better. So So now you guys have a little bit of a closer look at the fan. As you guys can see here, we are going to be oiling the motor. So I'm going to show you how this is done. So I'm going to take my oiler here, and I'm just going to put a couple drops. So I'm going to tilt the fan upward a little bit. That way the oil soaks into the bushing on near the motor shaft here. So you guys can see there, we're gonna let that soak in for a minute here. So also as you guys can see, I like to, give the blade a little spin there. That way the oil soaks into the bushing. And as you guys can see here, it lubricated the fan beautifully. So we're gonna put just a tiny bit more oil in. That way we can get probably about a month in between lubrications. So now I'm not going to put too much more in there. So you guys can see I'm just going a little bit more. So anyway, give that a little spin there. That way the oil soaks in. So now that we got that part taken care of, now we've got the fan oiled, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and balance the blade. So anyway, we're not gonna plug it in just yet because I want to balance the blade first, and then after that's taken care of. So I'm gonna put the fan so that way it's facing you guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give the blade a little spin. So actually I have a better way of doing this. Actually guys, it doesn't look like the blade's out of balance at all, which is a pretty big surprise. Yeah, look at that guys, that's not even out of balance. Like, that blade is in absolute perfect balance. So hey guys, we're going to go ahead and do a quick test here. So I have the fan facing that way, so that way you guys don't get the wind noise. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and test it on high. We're going to start it on low. This is after I'm cleaning and servicing. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the motor does have a startup sound. Alright, we're going to go to medium. Yes, it is cold down here, so I gotta let it warm up. It's got a very distinct sound to it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you guys a little closer That way we can actually capture the startup sound on the motor. Okay, so now we're going to go to high. So like I said, guys, that blade is in absolute perfect balance. Okay, so what we're gonna... Yes, guys, my dogs are just barking at something outside. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys directly behind the fan, so that way we can capture the startup sound, because this thing has an amazing startup sound. Go again, bring you guys behind the fan here. Alright, guys, we're gonna start off on low. So spin down time is actually pretty good on this fan, especially just after lubrication servicing. Alright, so spin down is good, so we're going to go ahead and go to medium here. It's got a very distinct sound to it too. Yes, guys, the dogs are just barking at stuff outside. Alright, and high. Okay, so now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to run the fan on high for a minute, and we're going to do an airflow test. So when I do it the way Jordan Yu does it when he does his fan videos. I happen to have a paper towel roll down here, so that's all I'm going to use to measure the airflow on this fan. So let me grab that. Let me grab my roll real quick here. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it just about like that. That way, when I turn the fan on, we'll show you guys just how much of a breeze this thing can make. So anyway, I'm going to put you guys right there, and we're going to go ahead and put up on high speed. Let that pick up speed first. Alright. Wow, guys, look at how much air it's making. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this thing's definitely moving a lot of air. You can hear it making noise. So that's on high speed. Actually, guys, I want you guys to hear that again. Just that distinct sound that it makes when it runs. I don't know if you guys heard that. That's distinct sound. So here's medium. So you guys can see it still moves a lot of air. Definitely moves a lot of air, even on medium speed. So now we're going to go to low. So you guys can definitely see it. That definitely moves a lot of air, even on low speed. So now we're going to listen to the distinct motor sounds here. Specialized sounds that this fan makes. So guys, let's go ahead and bring it up to medium here. So there you go. You guys can see that, the way this fan works. So alright guys, so let's go ahead, let's resume that where we left off. So going from low to medium. Medium to high. Let me move you guys a little closer. Medium to high. Alright, so now we're going to go from high to medium. So this is when we switch speeds, going slower. Yep. Alright guys, medium to low. Okay. So you guys well know, this fan is now in 100% working order. So we're going to go ahead and shut it off. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. We're going to just spin down and we're going to reassemble it. Guys, that was a very good spin down. So we're going to go ahead and unplug the fan here and we're going to put it back together. So now guys, we're going to do a part 3, which is reassembly and final test.